Guys, we're back out here and welcome back to this video. For FRC Construction, we're going to show you a walkthrough of this project we finished. So let's first start off with the pavers. We did the pavers in 2023. The pavers in here, you guys can see. Everything in here we did, this pathway leading up to over there. And one thing that we did add to the paver patio last time as well and this time is the joint stabilizing sealer, which is the SP 1300 sealer, which I'm going to write a link below so you guys can check out that sealer. So we're going to keep going. You guys can see the pathway here, all the hardscape, and then the big reveal is this patio cover that we just built for the client. This is a new addition on there. So as you guys can see, this patio cover blends in perfectly with the siding in the house. So it's an extension to the house. We got two 6x6 post footers in here, framed up, of course, fascia and everything. So that looks really clean. We painted the exterior, also added these string lines in there, some beautiful framing, electrical outlets, so that way you can connect the string lights in here. Just gives it a nice shape. Right now it's like about 130, and you guys can see it's getting some nice shade in here. So a nice area where a client can put in a chair, barbecue in here, hang out, get that shade, which it didn't have before. But now with a patio cover, it's literally an extension for when he comes outside, be able to enjoy a beautiful outdoor patio, the shade, and then also in the afternoon, you get a little bit of sun as well. So this patio cover you guys can see on there, like I mentioned, the sealer, we came back and redid the sealer. This patio pavers are 3 years old. So that's why it's super important to have paver maintenance. Why? Because when you add sealer every few years, this is the beautiful look that you get on their 3-year-old patio. Maintenance is super important. And you guys can also see the wall with the hardscape over there that we also built. We also put joint stabilizing sealer on that and also on the river rock. So there's a French drainage system all on that river rock, if you guys can see. He's going to zoom on all that river rock. There's a French drainage system and everything, as you guys can see, for all the water. So the water up the hill, everything drains down to these catch basins over here. Now, you guys interested to know how we put the gutter system? Look at this gutter that we have. It's actually tied in right here. And this actually comes out all the way to here to another catch basin as well. And this drains out to here, connected, and then it goes off to the street on there. So you guys can see the patio cover. Beautiful addition to the client on there. And I guess it's just a beautiful area where the client can enjoy this outdoor living space, and that is FRC Construction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to be ending the video. The big reveal, I guess you guys want to know what the big part is. How much did this project cost this homeowner? And then stick around, because the ending of this, I'm going to be revealing that. So again, hit that like button. If you want to contact us, my contact information and the company website is going to be on this link, along with the paver supplier, which is Western Interlock, and the sealer that we use. That's also on my Amazon storefront, where you guys can also get that product on there. So guys, let's do the big reveal. The part where everybody wants to know, how much did this project cost this homeowner? So if you total it out, I also have to mention that there was no permit involved. So we fell within the 200 square foot that we were allowed to do without having to pull a permit. There was HOA approval because the client lives in an HOA. So this project, the total cost with 500 square feet, French drainage systems. We started this project about 3 years ago, first with the pavers and the French drainage, and now the patio cover here underneath 200 square feet attached to the house. All the framing, siding, painting, roofing, and everything included. The client here paid approximately $36,000, $36K. So if you're looking to do a project like this, with the details I mentioned, the walkthrough that I did, expected budget around $36,000. Now, if we needed to pull permits and if the patio cover was a lot bigger, then it does increase the cost of the price. So that's an average price in here within the Oregon market. Very competitive pricing that our company has. I do focus very hard on trying to give the best pricing possible and work with the best clients on there, because I want people's dreams to be realized, you know. And this was a dream that the client had to build this patio cover. And now potentially we're gonna go back maybe in the future to do the exterior repaint of the house. But like I said, repeated customer is super important. This was a repeated customer that came in and hired our company, FRC Construction, to do the work. So now, guys, I'm gonna be finishing off the last part of this video with some clips that I have from when I was working. And like I mentioned, I wish I can record everything, but unfortunately, since we're busy running around and working, it's hard to record. I do some short videos on there so you guys can see what the process was to doing this project. Oh, and another thing I wanna mention is that also included the joint stabilizing sealers. There was 2 times applied joint stabilizing 1300 solvent-based sealer. The first time I did back in 2023, where I installed that joint stabilizing sealer. We pressure washed the entire thing again, re-sand, recompacted all the pavers on there, and got all that work completed. And that's what you can expect to budget. Why mains is so super important, like I mentioned on there. Mains of your pavers is when you buy a new car, always needs mains. So guys, let's finish up, like I mentioned, these clips. I hope you enjoy the rest of this part. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe like always. And let's finish up the rest of the video with these clips.
Ya me voy.
¿Ah?
Ya me voy.
¿Y quién ha mandado?
Se me olvidó que a las 4 tenía que ir a recoger el chamaquito de la escuela porque su hermana ahora está allá. A las 4 tenía que irlo a recoger. Ahí estará en la escuela todavía el pobre chaval.
¿Ya son las 4?
Ya son las 4, güey. Órale. Pobre chamaquito.
¿Y la mamá trabajando?
Pues la mamá está trabajando. Quiero que se lo recogieron a las 4. Se me olvidó que lo voy a...
I'll step back and I want you to do your thing. How you love me, girl, if you just like a drink. Put that booty on me, girl, I'm entertained. And I promise to you, girl, I wouldn't change. Before you came, girl, I was only on my own. With my dogs, I was always in my zone. Started with you, always call me on my phone. And I promise to you, girl, I wouldn't fold. And you know, I can't get you out of my head. Can't get you out of my bed.